Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect today. Well, today is going to be an explosive ride. So, I hope you guys are ready. So, I was messing around a little bit with some of this between land stuff, and I realized that we actually had a few things on our hands. Now, I noticed that if you hit plus, I had a couple of rings that I guess I had gotten from loot. And one of these rings I have equipped called Ascent, and you can see it's red, it's equipped here. You can also right click to equip it. Now this thing says that if I double space, it'll use a little bit of experience and allow me to fly or levitate. Let's try that. This is probably the coolest flight that I have seen. So every time I space up, you can see it is using... It just allows me to hover above the ground. Depending on how high the land is, it pushes me so high above it. And you can see it uses a little bit of my experience. But the coolest part is look at this animation. I mean, this is super cool. Look at that animation of this like tornado underneath me. Just absolutely amazing. So inside this pack, there's a few nuclear type options that we have available that I haven't really touched on yet. And it's called the ICBM Classic mod. And there's a lot of cool things that we can go over here. The GPS data is something we really don't need to worry about, but there are some explosives that I think would be kind of cool to play around with. I mean, we're kind of hitting that end point of our pack anyways, and of our playthrough, and I really want something fun and kind of experimental to play with. So there's all kinds of different explosives here. So let's start off with the simplest one, right? This is going to be a condensed explosive, right? Condensed explosive. And I believe that this is going with the shrapnel explosive. You can use these for other things. Of course, like it kind of goes up in tier. Like you have this one, then it goes into the shrapnel one, right? I have way more arrows. Let me go ahead and pull some arrows out. And it just keeps going up, right, in tier. I'm not so interested in the shrapnel. This one, a barrage of metal fragments. But this one that catches the place on fire is kind of cool. And this would require what? Sulfur and a bucket of lava. I'm probably gonna need some levers as well for all this. ICBM, right? And there's all kinds of cool stuff to play around with, right? This one is a confusion and disorientation for all users around. That sounds awful. But that is some stuff that we have here. Like there's an attractive explosion, pulls everyone in. Wow, that would be super deadly. This one devastates the landscape with high velocity fragments. This one is, have you ever heard of the plague? Contagious explosive, sonic explosive. So we have all kinds of stuff. Breaching. This one is a regenerative or rejuvenation explosive, which I guess, yeah, it says you can't be blamed for damage if there is none to be found. Nice. This is a mini nuke. This is something I kind of want to try and make, and I think it kind of makes fun of the North. Mini nuke in a can, or at least as close as the North can get. Yeah. Okay. And this requires what? These incendiary explosives and chemical ones, which requires poison, and then these, which are the kind of wacky ones. So I actually want to go ahead and build the nuke, and I'm also we're gonna test the different size of explosions, but I'm definitely gonna make that mini nuke. So let me get the components together. I have all the lava. I just went and farmed lava, and I should have all the buckets of water. Yeah, we'll kind of see what we can't make here and go play with. So I have most of the explosives that I really want to try ready to go. So it did take a little bit of crafting, but we got it. Now, where do we want to test this at? Well, I assume, relatively close to the base. We kind of want to keep things, visible, right? We'll see. Maybe it'll go out that far. I doubt it will hit our base, but you might want to consider this potentially our last episode. So guys, this has been a super fun ride in this pack. We have done so much in this pack. and cover just about everything there is to do in this pack, which is exactly what I strive to set out for in most of these kitchen sink packs. I want to provide you guys a path for those that may be struggling with what to do in a kitchen sink pack, and I really, really have fun doing this. So let's go ahead and set off some explosives. That's what this is going to be all about, right? We need to set off some explosives. Let's go ahead and turn it into something that can fly. Why not set it off on this island here and let our first thing be the small condensed explosion, right? The small one. The small one. Okay, so this is going to kill me for sure. So that one was not too bad. That was the small condensed. That was instant though. Let's try the incinerary. Hopefully this is not instant. It probably will be though. Ah, there we go. Not instant. So this is the incinerary one. This will probably catch things on fire. Yep, that's exactly what it did. It totally caught it on fire. Nice. Okay. If you ever want to clear out a large area, this is probably the way to do it. Probably the way to do it. All right, well, let's see what this anvil explosion does. By the way, it gives you this many. Oh, it just sets it on fire immediately. What is it going to do? Holy anvils. Okay. So it just sets it off. Good. I guess the anvils just... Let's go down here and see how much damage it does. Okay, so you might get hit by an anvil. This would be fun to troll your friends with. This would be so fun to troll your friends with. Look at this. It just shoots anvils everywhere. As if they're arrows. Oh my. How many of these can we set off at once? Like, this is going to be ridiculous. I'm going to set off 4 of them at once. Oh, that one kind of was like, I'm out of here. I'm out. Oh, the lag. Okay. Yep, that's... that's a thing. That just happened. I want to use them all. I absolutely love this. This is screenshot worthy. I love that. Okay. Let's go ahead and, we'll save that one. The, oh my gosh, if I could say it. Thermo fabric. I'm guessing. And this one right here says, let's relocate that base of yours. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. This is the shrapnel one. Why not do 3 at once, right? Why not? Is it going to shoot arrows everywhere? Oh! Like flaming pieces of metal. Okay. So right now we haven't caused too much damage. That happens instantly. That is so crazy. I love it though. All right, let's do another incinerary explosive. And that's gonna go inside this crater. Now the major nuke I unfortunately can't make. The only thing I can probably do is cheat it in. I kind of looked at what it would take to go through alchemistry during a live stream, figuring out what it would take to get to these things, and it's pretty unrealistic in this pack. You would spend more time on alchemistry than anything that I've done in this entire pack. I think alchemistry has its place, but man, definitely, I just don't feel like, I feel like it would take forever. You just be waiting for certain things in alchemistry. So, let's try this one. I feel bad for your ears. I'm kind of scared. Hold your ears. It threw me in the air. That was so cool. That was worth it. Look at how far. It sent blocks almost to our base. There are literally blocks everywhere. That one was probably the coolest. All right, this one says relocate your base. It's the ender explosive. We're getting to the big guns here. What is this one gonna do? I'm kind of scared. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm stuck in something. I'm at Y level 60. Did it just suck me in the ground? Did it just bring me into the ground? I feel like that's what it just did. Y level 60? Like, how far up? We can't be that far away. What happened? Oh, it moved me over here. Oh, and now there's Enderman all over the place. Okay, so that was interesting. Kind of interesting. Let's go with this one, though. This is the big guns. This one says that it's very similar to a nuke. Yeah, I hope. Well, it's not lying. It's definitely not that killed me. It's definitely not lying. By the way, if you put an ender pearl on this key, it allows you to immediately teleport to your death location. I mean, I just want to walk over here to see this destruction. To see this mass destruction. It's been a long time since I've ended a series with destruction in TNT. I normally don't. But this is kind of fun. Did it really put it all the way up there? That would be so annoying if I didn't have the ability to turn into a blaze. Right? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it did a pretty decent job. It definitely was a joke thing, I think, for the most part. But I have one more thing to do. And let's just try this really expensive rejuvenation explosive. This should fix whatever chunk was caused that had damage caused to it. Yep. So much for that damage. I mean, it's not like we can see any damage. Nothing happened over here. The thing that it does, though, is I believe it removes all ore that was in the area. So you won't be able to keep using it and to farm like different things like diamond stuff. But so far, I think this was pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. This has been a really fun series, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun moving on to another mod pack. Wow, that destroyed our chest piece and boots. Look, I'm just completely wrecked them. Wow, that is quite insane. I love how we were just like in this like goofy armor still, just everything. Guys, this has been an amazing ride. You guys I've had so much fun making these videos for you guys on this new mod pack, and I hope you guys had fun playing this pack as well. There's been so many shenanigans that we've gone through, and that's the fun of this, right? Is getting to go through them with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this series, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe go back and watch the playlist and see what you think. If you got anything you want to say down in the comments below, let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, I don't know what you're doing. You're totally missing out on some amazing content, and you'll miss out potentially on the next series. So guys, I hope to see you then, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you had so much fun with this pack, as much as fun as I did, and I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.